Hello VC and welcome to yet another vinyl update. Gonna try at least try to keep this one short, because I don't want to end up splitting this up into two parts like I just did last time. Even though I'm gonna keep this short, I'm still gonna have my beer because I have 3 weeks vacation off of work now. So I'm just gonna enjoy and play as many of these records as I possibly can. So what we got playing in the background is, if I can get it, a compilation called At Death's Door. A collection of brutal death metal. Features bands, as you can hear, this is Sepultura playing, which is not actually death metal, but it also features bands such as Pestilence, Deicide, Sadus, Exorder, which is not technically death metal either, but who gives a shit, Death, Obituary, and Metal Creation, Atrocity, stuff like that. So very cool compilation with killer artwork. So that is what is playing in the background. Next up we got Black Sabbath, a couple of Black Sabbath albums actually. First off, this classic album, Heaven and Hell, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, which I finally found a decent copy of because this is a very hard album to find, at least in Denmark, which is not totally ruined. Next up, I have shown you this band before. I have their second album, but this is their debut album, which is not as good as their second album in my opinion, but very cool release nonetheless. Acid Witch with, let me see if I can pronounce this right, Witchtanic Hallucinations. Gatefold. I don't know if you can remember, but it comes, the other one I showed you comes with, like this one, a poster and a 1970s, let's see, 1970s cutout for Halloween. So that is very cool in my opinion. Just, yeah, death metal, I don't know, death drone kind of stuff. Very good, not the best produced album in the world, so it's not a smooth listen per se, but very cool album indeed if you're a horror fan. Next up we got one of the best death metal releases to come out this year. This is from a band called Rude with Soul Recall. I'm just gonna take it off the sleeve, which is a black sleeve apparently. Very old school cover, killer artwork with a matte gloss finish. Comes on a yellow vinyl. But as I say, very old school artwork, very sci-fi, which is right up my alley. I love this album. I'm gonna put a link to one of their songs down below in the description so you guys can check it out. Yeah. Next up, the second album from the doom metal band Pilgrim. This is Void Worship. I have their first album, which is not that good, so I was kind of iffy buying this, but I had heard good reviews about this, so and it is a lot better than the debut album. Lots more variation. Some songs are a bit more fast, some songs are doomy as fuck, but their first album, if you can get it, their first album, Mystery Wizard, is can get a bit boring after a few listens. I remember the first time listening to it, I was just put off, not even before I was finished with side 1. So this is a band which has gone through a lot of positive artistical changes. So Pilgrim with Void Worship is a lot better album than their debut album. Also, killer artwork. Next up we got Pentagram with If the Winds Could Change, bought from High Roller Records. I believe this is some a demo compilation actually. I have not listened to this one yet, but we'll get around to it as quickly as possible. I have listened to like one song or something, and that was a demo, so that's why I think it's a demo compilation. Very cool vinyl itself with Pentagram's labels. Next up we got one of the best releases this year. This is Triptychon with Melana Kasmata. I believe that's the way you pronounce the album title in a Danish way, with a Danish accent. Gatefold with artwork from H.R. Giger, which sadly passed away not that long ago. Killer release. Gonna be hard to beat this one in my opinion. Comes with printed inner sleeves on both albums and a few small posters. Also comes with a kind of a booklet with song titles and artwork and stories to each song, what they are about and how they were written and when they were written and stuff like that. So it's very, very interesting to read. And heavy as fuck, so it's like at least 180 gram, and it's a 2 LP set, so great packaging, indeed. Next up we got a split between Hooded Menace and Loss, called A View from the Rope. Killer artwork as well, which was really what drew me in. But I am a fan of Hooded Menace. I didn't know Lost before, but a very good band as well. Also Death Doom. Next up we got a Norwegian death metal band called Obliteration with, I believe this is their third album, which is entitled Black Death Horizon. Comes on a red, at first printed inner sleeves, with lyrics I can't read at all, so that's gonna be a tough one to go through. Comes on a red vinyl with black splatter. This is limited to 300 copies. Great album, just Autopsy Worship. Just slow death metal, which is just right up my alley. Old school death metal from the 80s. Or not from the 80s, but 80s. Sounds like it comes from the 80s. That's the way I wanted to say it. Last album, which is a re-release on Hammerheart Records. This is Cryptopsy, and I know there's a few of my friends that just worship this album, and it is very good, I must say. This is my first album from these guys, and I am very, very, very impressed. I believe this is from 1996, 1997. This is Cryptopsy with None So Vile. Gatefold with band pictures and lyrics. Just comes on a regular black vinyl. Just a brutal album. This is not slow death metal, I must say. This is fast as fuck, but the kind of stuff I like. So a very good album. This is not an album actually. This is a magazine called Iron Fist. Just want to do a little bit of promotion for that magazine if you're not aware of it. This is a heavy metal magazine. This is issue number 10, I believe. number 10. On the front cover there's Tom G. Warrior and Mayhem. A killer release from the issue, I must say. There is Pilgrim album, which is being advertised for. The article on Tom G. Warrior and Celtic Frost. Let me see. There's also an article on Autopsy. And the Finnish heavy metal band Oz. Just loads of cool stuff on this one. One of my favorite magazines by far. I'm really glad I found out about this. And actually it was also thanks to, let me see if I know he has a column in here somewhere. It was all thanks to Ryan Waste from Municipal Waste. He has what's it called? A YouTube show on YouTube, which is entitled Living Fast, and he advertises for this magazine as well, which made me buy it, and my god, it is a very cool magazine. So this is my vinyl update for this time, and until my next video, have a good day. And of course the mandatory VC cheers, so have a good day.